up, Midnight Gang? This is your girl Midnight, and I am here with another video. Basically, my video is going to be pertaining to like how important education is. So if any youngsters watching my videos here, or even people of my age group in your late 30s, and even the ones older, it's important that we stay in school, at least to get some kind of a diploma, a high school diploma. College ain't for everybody, but I would recommend you to try to have something else behind your belt, a trade or something, a trade, a degree, something behind you, to at least be able to fall back on if whatever it is you choose to do may not work out. Also keep in mind when choosing a career, choose something that's best fit for you. Make sure that you're not doing stuff for other people and living through other people, because I know some people like to tend to do that with their own kids. They didn't get to accomplish things in life, so they tend to live through their children and expect that from them. But that just goes back to what I said before when we first started. Like, it doesn't really matter how old you are. I feel like if you got your mindset on going back to school in your adult years, it's not ever too late. It's not even ever too late for somebody older, an elderly person. I'm in school, I'm a student. I'm finishing up. I started school in last year into 2020. My program was at least 18 months. So I graduate next month, y'all. And I have to say that I've been really doing my thing in school. And not only that, I was really kind of nervous about that because I never did online classes. I'm kind of more of a visual person. I'm more hands-on. So I like to be in the classroom. But when I started this and seeing how good I was actually doing on this online thing, it's really not no different. I mean, you work at your own pace. I like that part. You can work at your own pace and do things at your own pace. But it's just like being in the classroom. You got instructors online that you can converse with. You got your students or your classmates that you can converse with. It's a library and everything. And I've really been doing good. I've been holding it down. When I first started school, I went from holding a 4.0 GPA first 2 semesters. Then when I got to that third semester, that my math class, okay, y'all, the math class, I ended up dropping to a 3.9 because that class gave me a B. But I've been holding on strong. Hold on. We're going to turn this around. I'm going to let y'all see all of my grades. Okay? You see when I first started? And then you see now? You guys can do anything that you put your mind to. Look at that. I'm an all straight A student. That 1B was my math class. You see that? My math class. And I was satisfied with a B. Now, let me get this out the way. All the rest of them are A's. And I'm in my very last class, you guys, which is the capstone of Health and Human Services, which is what I'm going to... Hold on. So I'm in school for Health and Human Services. And if y'all don't know what that Health and Human Services is, this is basically a helper to people. We serve people with mental illnesses. We serve people with behavior problems. We serve the community with resources to help folks thrive. That's what Health and Human Services is. A caseworker, case manager, however you say it, a social worker. It's all in the same right. And so I'm just glad to be able to be done and holding my 3.9 GPA. That's damn near 4.0. I'm graduating with honors. And this is my cap and gown in here, you guys. I wanted to show you guys this. It's blue, of course. I got my cap and gown right here. And here's the thing where my diploma gonna go in. So listen, you stay in school. Don't be no fool. Stay in school. Don't be no fool. Don't let the wrong people get you. Okay? And no matter what we can, no matter what, no matter how old we get, no matter how old we get, we can do anything we want. I actually go to school with a 60-year-old adult who's in school. And when I found out how old he was, I had to inbox him and I had to let him know, like, listen, I'm glad that you didn't let people make you feel like just because you're 60 that it's too late for you to get a degree or it's too late for you to go to school. No, that's inspirational to me. You're never too old. You're never too old. So my thing to everybody is stay in school. If college is not for you, at least finish high school. And then make sure you have some goals set for your life and try to accomplish them as furthest as you can. Don't try to, you don't have to rush in doing it, but try to accomplish like minor goals. Because some of my minor goals for me was actually enrolling back in school. That's one that I did. And then even getting my driver's license back is another small goal of mine. I was in an accident in 2013, so that kind of affected my driving privileges. But when I was able to reinstate them, I went and took that test again, and I passed it. I didn't pass it the first time, y'all. The second time was a charm. I passed that, so I got my obstruction permit. Now, we going off of track a little bit, but let me go off into a little story time about me going to take my road test. So my first road test was scheduled to me October 20th of this year. And I went and take that, and I ended up failing because basically, to me, in a sense, I failed because I came to a complete stop at an uncontrolled intersection rather than yielding. And I'm just like, so since when coming to a complete stop is not safer than yielding? An uncontrolled intersection is, right? A street with 4 corners on there with no stop signs on it. So, people just fly through those. You know what I'm saying? They just fly through those. I feel like a stop is more safer than yielding. You know what I'm saying? If I'm stopping at that corner to watch for traffic, I don't feel like they should have failed me for that. But I go take my test tomorrow, my retake. And by the good grace of God, I hope that I'm going to pass that. I'm just going to yield and do as they want me to do. But as I said, really? I failed the road test because I came to a complete stop at the corner of an uncontrolled intersection. They didn't want me to come. Unfortunately, this is when they hit you with that unfortunately, it's some bull in it. So I said, okay, I'm going to do better tomorrow. I'm going to just yield to what they want me to yield. But a complete stop is way safer than yielding. And then people do not yield in uncontrolled intersections, honey. That's where all the accidents happen. Because people are flying and there's no stop signs, that they're not even looking for traffic. They either going this way or they going this way. And this is how people get hit head on. They get hit head on because people do not watch where they're going. So tomorrow, and I wasn't nervous, and I'm not going to be nervous tomorrow because I'm an awesome and cautious driver. I'm very cautious. He even gave me a lot of compliments. This is why I thought I was going to pass my damn test. That's why I thought I was going to get my license that day, because he just complimented me up. He complimented me up and then hit me with the, well, unfortunately, and because, an intersection, when you absolutely make a mistake on that, that's automatic fail, But I don't feel like I made a mistake because I came to a stop, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what they want you to do. Because he said you really don't have to stop. You just have to yield. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do next time. So I know that's a little bit off the topic, but that's like a little story that I have for y'all. Because I just felt like there was some BS. And I was very disappointed that day. But I go tomorrow for my retake. And I'm going to have my license tomorrow. So that's even an accomplishment for me. I want to be legit. So I'm finishing school next month on the 12th. I'm getting my license. I got so many job offers coming my way. I can't ask for nothing more. I just thank God for everything that he's doing for me and what he has for me in the future. And so I'm going to tell y'all, stay in school. Don't be no fool. And get your education because it's important. This is from midnight to you. Have a good night.